Good morning, Yappy Campers. I am. I'm gonna say my name this time. I am your Camp Orange, Blanky, here with two other campers, Terry and Ilchul. Say hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, let's get into small talk. Before getting into your small talks, I mentioned the Oscars because the results came out when?
Like 2 days ago, isn't
What
it?
was it? It feels like more. I don't know. Whatever. This week. This
This week.
this week. Sometime this week. So yeah, the thing is, I don't think I have watched any movies that were nominated this year,
Me
and
too.
like
You
kind of
didn't
the only movie that I watched is K-pop Demon Hunters, which is funny.
Mm-hmm.
you didn't watch Sinners?
I
No,
didn't watch Sinners.
Why?
I wanted to, but I didn't
But
really get a
It's
chance
quite good.
to.
yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna watch
I
the
guess.
other one first and then wanted to watch the Sinners because, but then
The other one?
yeah,
The other one?
like like you told me to watch the things.
Oh, The Night of the Living
Yeah,
Dead.
yeah.
Yes.
So I really wish to I really wanted to do that, but I didn't, and it was not there anymore.
Uh huh.
Yeah, it's a different thing. But have you guys seen the Scary Movie 6 trailer?
I've
No.
seen the. I think I've seen the trailer. It's the one in the train, right? With the Megan mask and thing?
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and apparently it's Sinner's theme. They say.
Huh.
Also,
Oh.
they so well the Scary Movie franchise is to make fun and like parody of like other scary movies, and apparently the
Mm.
theme for the new one is Sinners, but there's like Megan, there's like everything. Yeah,
Oh. Yeah.
I just
Okay.
wanted to mention that.
Okay. Interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah. So the
It's kind of
only.
funny that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. No. No.
It's kind of funny. This scary story is supposed to be like subversion of like classic horror movies, and their first movie is like a knockoff of Scream, which is already a subversion to
Uh
horror
huh.
movies.
Yeah.
They're parodying a parody.
Yeah, that's now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, what are we doing here?
But it was funny though.
I watched it once at like so I think this is like 2 years ago at a Halloween party that my school and some other schools like LGBT Society had a movie night together, and we played scary movies. And the gym teacher, who's supposed to be a woman played by a guy, came on the screen and the whole room went silent.
Oh.
Whoops. Like we were double checking if there was like any like materials that we should be aware of, and I put down all the ones I know, and scary movies they just said some blood, and there was no other like things that anyone is like, hey, this movie has like some insensitive jokes or stuff like that. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. It's not like it's gonna be fine. And then that just came up, and I'm like, oh fuck.
It was this time he knew he fucked up.
I should have watched it. I should have watched it. That one's on me. But I thought someone who like said we should watch this movie watched it before, but apparently they did not. So
I don't know, but like for me and probably Ilchul, it is common to watch same movie twice or more times. But maybe they just
yeah.
want to bring like they just bring the one they wanted to watch and like I haven't watched it, let's watch it together.
I mean
Yeah.
that's fair. But
Yeah.
like if we're trying to like, pick out a film that wouldn't be like, you know what I mean? It would have been better if it's a movie that you already know and you can tell us about.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, whatever. It's fine. It's 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
It's been 2 years and he has
Yeah, it's
not
been
let it go.
whole years, and it's ancient.
Ancient.
It's basically
Yeah, but I'm still pissed.
BC at this point.
Yep.
Uh huh.
Okay, whatever. I have a small talk though.
Okay.
Wasn't Blinky saying something
No, no, no.
before I cut her
I
off?
think
Sorry.
just the fact that the only movie in the Oscars nominees that I watched is K-pop Demon Hunters is funny because I was
Mm.
looking through my watched movie list last year, and I realized that I haven't watched like any new movies that came out in
Mm.
2025, except for like Korean movies like Mickey 17 and No Other Choice.
Right.
Mm.
I also need to watch Mickey 17.
You haven't watched it?
I was in Finland,
Oh,
man.
right, right. Okay. I mean, they would have been in the theaters, right?
Uh.
But you wouldn't watch it. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I thought No Other Choice would be nominated at least
Yeah.
Mm.
in some
Yeah.
category, but like it was not,
Yeah.
and they just hate Koreans proved.
Mm.
Like, and the fact that didn't give like Sirat anything, like any win. It was nominated for like international feature film and best mu- not music, sound design, was it?
Oh.
Yeah. I thought
Probably.
they would give like the best sound category to Sirat, but they gave it to F1.
They gave it to
Okay.
F1?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Why was F1 on anything?
F1 was on best sound
It
and
couldn't have been
and
that good.
visual effects, which they gave to
Hello?
Avatar Fire and Ash.
Okay, thank God. But.
So yeah.
Okay, this is mind boggling. I need to watch F1 the movie so I can, like,
Uh-huh.
actually
They
judge
were
them. But
actually
oh
like
my
also
God.
nominated for film editing.
Hello?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I don't know. Like
Why?
and No Other Choice was not nominated once. Like F1 was
Okay,
nominated like
yeah.
5 times.
I think the Oscars just hate Park
Uh-huh.
Chan-wook. I
Uh-huh.
think that's the
I think
thing.
so, yeah. Our Oscar losing director. Well, he didn't even lose it because he wasn't nominated. Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, you can't lose if you're not nominated.
Mm.
But the title Oscar's most hated person is so good.
It's better than being an
Imagine.
Yeah.
Oscars winner.
Yeah. Imagine
So
having that
yeah,
title. That's crazy.
that's great. Anyways, yeah, my thoughts on the Oscars.
I mean, because we are still on the subject, I just wanted to mention that I didn't watch the movie. But it's just because that I hate the main lead character, the actor.
Mm-hmm.
But
Who?
I am like really curious how he, executed the. It was originally a novel, right?
Yeah.
So I was planning
What?
to. Yeah, no other choice was
Oh, it
originally.
was a
It
novel?
was
Yeah, it was a
originally a
novel called
novel
like
called.
The Axe or something.
Yeah, yeah, Axe.
Oh, I did not know
Yeah,
that.
so
Yeah.
I was planning to read that and then watch it. Yeah,
Mm.
so I don't know.
That could be
Yeah.
fun. Oh, I did not know it was an adaptation.
Yeah, it's an adaptation. That's why the main character lives in a like not in an apartment, but like an actual house
Mm.
Mm.
because it was like not it was an American fiction originally.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So, yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and to shift gears from the movies, um, I have a little thing to say. I was originally go to this really big hospital and go to
Mhm.
their psychiatrist department and get checked, like get tested for ADHD, and then I
Mm.
got scared of it, so I cancel it the last second, and then I went
Oh,
to a different psychiatrist to see different psychiatrist that I went before actually. Oh, I went there for like a short period of time when I was working at a corporate. Um,
Mm,
so he knows a little bit about me. So I was like, maybe he could, have a, better insight and maybe could help me even though I like if it turns out that I don't have ADHD, maybe he have some, more insight about me and like tell there's more things that he can like tell me to do or like other instructions to help me. So I went there and apparently he just gave the
mm.
ADHD pill to me. He just
huh?
prescribed meds even though I don't know
Okay.
yet. And we're
Can he
just
do that
gonna
without a prescription?
I mean,
Can you
he
say this?
no, we no, it's not that I went in there and like give me ADHD meds
Give me my meds.
and he was like, "Okay, sure. Here you go. Now get out of here." It was not
Imagine it was
that.
that easy.
I talked to him for like 20 minutes and we did couple of tests that is paper based like just choosing one category kind of, test and like make a score of it and then see if there's more chance to be having ADHD. So we took a couple of tests and he asked me about my childhood because ADHD doesn't really like come up when you're like adults. It's
Mm-hmm.
a thing that starts from the childhood and then you like but you don't get diagnosed so you later found that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
So he asked me a lot about like my childhood and we did some tests and apparently I didn't know that, but I got one of the tests that I did, the
Mm,
the highest score of ADHD, like possible ADHD was like 40 and I got like
mm.
36 and
Hey, A
yeah,
plus.
A
Uh huh.
plus. Wow.
You aced it.
Yeah, I aced it.
You aced it.
So he was like, okay, take another test here. So I did that. And
Another one.
also, that one,
This can't be right.
also he did that. And every question was just my life. It, like, I didn't even, like, had to, like, I mean, I wasn't gonna, like, fake it or anything, but, like, I was, like, okay, like, I have to really say it, like, really true to my like condition right now, right? So I was thinking that, but
Mm.
everything was just my life. So everything I did, I was like, oh, this is the like, yes, most definitely. Oh yes, most definitely. Oh yes,
Oh,
I do
it's
that.
a self report questionnaire.
Yeah, like the question was like, do you like bump into right like things really often and you have like bruises on your thigh that you don't recognize? And I was like, yeah, I do that all the time. I have one right here. I have two here. And I was like, and the other question was like, do you get like um are you like always like late to some things that like yeah I like tend to be
Mm-hmm.
late because I'm like, oh, I don't know where my card is, I don't know where this thing is, and like I lost my track of time and I left the house late and I tend to be late sometimes. And the question was like, do you like break your plates and like cups often? And I was like, yeah, I broke one like 1 month ago. And yes, last year I broke like five. And like just
I
every
am a man
question,
who broke 5 cups.
just every question was just my life. And I was like, maybe I really do have it. It's like as I was doing it, I mean, I knew that I, have some like spectrums of it, but like it was like I don't know. I mean, it's not that I didn't know that before, but like like when we
Yeah.
hang out, I like jokingly say like, "Oh, it's my ADHD. I'm sorry," right? Because like
Yeah, but you didn't know that you had the ADHD premium.
yes, but like
Yeah.
every question was just like I could just rip that off and like use that to like like say things about me. Like when someone asks me like, "Oh, how are you?" and like, "What like do you have any like problems or anything?" I can just bring that sheet of ADHD test and like I do every of those things. That's my problem right there. So I don't know. And then after that, he was like, "Huh,
Huh.
okay."
Huh.
Wow. And then he was like he didn't
Interesting.
say like anything and he was just like like explaining like okay, we're going to start giving you ADHD meds and we're going to start by the smallest dose that we can do. And I was like, "Oh, so we just start like that?" And he was like, "Well, I think that that would be best." So, I got it. And I've been
Yay.
taking it for 2 days now, and
Mm-hmm.
yesterday it actually helped me a lot. It could be like placebo, like things, but yeah, I think I like and like for the first time in a long time that I feel like I'm like going on a right track of like understanding who I am. So that's
Mm.
really nice. It's gonna take a lot longer because it's not like some like really big hospital. They have like a machine to read your like brains and like they actually have like principle and like a structure to diagnose someone with ADHD. But this time I'm just talking to this psychiatrist, and it's gonna take a really long time to actually diagnose me as having ADHD. But I think it's nice that I chose to be here, and I just wanted to share that.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
Yeah, good for you, man.
yeah,
Like when you said the psychiatrist just prescribed to you, I thought you just talked to him and he just gave it right away.
yeah.
Oh, it's not
No,
easy like that, no.
Yeah, that's why I was like, can you say that?
no, but like
Oh,
there are like things where like there's people like oh, my child is really struggling with studying. Can you just give him the meds? And some people just give it to them, right?
for the
Do they?
money.
Yeah, for the money sometimes. And that's why
Uh,
there's like small amount like the not a lot of option for ADHD med in Korea because they really abused it and there's like they banned it from from all the
mm,
so
Yeah.
that's really bad. But like no, this time I took some tests and like I got A+.
Yay.
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 Hmm,
But I do really feel better about it, and you know
mm.
I hope I get better at like doing stuff, and like I don't want to be late to anything. And I do feel sorry for like every time we meet, like I do tend to be really late sometimes. And
Oh,
uh
I thought I was the late one.
no,
Well,
I know what I'm doing. I'm sorry, but like I want to I really hope I get better. Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah, it's a good start.
yeah, good start.
it's a start. Anyway, to shift it back to movies.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry.
sure.
Uh-huh.
It's
So
Ilcho.
yeah,
I
we talked about the Oscars because Ilcho was mentioning one battle after another,
Yeah, yeah,
and he
yeah.
watched it
yeah,
today.
I was gonna
Yeah.
I was gonna talk about that. And you just stripped it away from movies, man.
We took a big detour.
What a dick. Oh my god. Um
I have ADHD, man. What do you
Oh
expect?
my god, no. Please don't get diagnosed. Please don't get diagnosed and use that for every single thing you do.
Yeah, but go on.
Dude, you should present this episode as a evidence
Uh huh.
that you have
They will give
ADHD.
you more dosage.
Uh huh. Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I'm trying to watch at least some of the nominees and the winners for Oscars this year.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I did watch Sinners in theaters. Good movie? Question mark. I mean, it was good. It was good. I am conflicted about this movie. Not for its quality, but
Mm.
it's like it's a good movie,
hmm,
and that's really all I can say.
hmm.
Huh.
But like you
Yeah.
do watch a lot of movies, so I really believe that when you say it's a good movie, you know.
Well, it's
I mean, there's a lot of components in the movie, so it's hard to say just like say, oh, it's
yeah.
yeah.
The first half is a bit slow and fast at the same time. Yeah, it cuts away from the scenes too much. It doesn't feel like a
Oh,
continuous thing,
oh.
which is what I kind of look for. But you have to admit the "I lied to you" scene is like one of it. It's actually absolute cinema. I can't
Absolutely.
like deny that.
Mhm.
But like they don't have that energy in the second half of the movie.
Uh,
Like I'm glad "I lied to you" scene exists. I wish they did something crazy at the end.
Mm.
It doesn't. It ends.
So it's like a more like a movie that like makes you think about it.
Kind of. Like the first half and up to the juke joint, the vampire singing. It's like the first few minutes are slow, but it's really like a transcendent experience. Like, oh my god, this is like actual cinema. I'm watching actual cinema right now. This is like the director is not scared to do bold things. He's not scared to do like crazy thing on the screen. I
Mm.
cannot wait for to see how this movie ends, and then it
Mm.
just ends like a vampire movie.
Oh.
ah.
Yeah. I mean, at least he like ended the movie, which I do appreciate. Some
Mm-hmm.
movies just don't end.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't mean like open-ended movies. I mean movies that just give up at the end.
Open
I hate.
ending is still an ending.
Yeah,
Some movies don't
it
have that.
does end. It
Okay.
does end.
Mm. That's nice.
And I do like there's this one scene at the barn that is like kind of an homage to Night of the Living Dead, which is the one I told Terry to see because it's kind of sort of to my heart, it's an homage to the ending of that movie or
Mm.
like a subversion of it, which I really like because I really love the zombie trilogy by George R. Romero.
Mhm.
I think it's R. I don't remember his middle name, but anyway, fine film. But that was like the only film I saw out of all the nominees. uh I've been getting back into habit of watching movies again. A couple days ago I watched Grand Budapest Hotel for the first time.
I'm
Mm.
surprised you haven't
Really
watched it
fun.
still.
Yeah. Well, it's only because it was like only on Disney Plus.
Oh.
It's finally on Korean Netflix, so
Oh
I
yeah.
finally watched it.
Oh.
Fun film. Uh it's fine. And couple well no, yesterday I rewatched Asteroid City, which is another Wes Anderson film. I
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
really liked it, but I need to do like a third or fourth rewatch because something themes did go over my head that
Crazy.
I did not pick up on my first watch, and I really want to do a deep dive on that, so I should do that. And today I watched One Battle After Another, and I'm not the biggest fan of Leonardo DiCaprio,
Who
and
is?
while I do love There Will Be Blood, Paul Thomas Anderson isn't like my favorite director.
Mm.
Heartbreaking, but these two people might have made the most fun I've had with a movie in a while.
Mm.
It kind of was the movie
It
of the
is
year.
quite good. Yeah, it kind of was. I do believe. Well, they both won. Best director was One Battle After Another and Sinners, and Best Picture was only One Battle After Another. I feel like Best Picture could have gone to Sinners or no other choice,
Oh, directing
in my
went
opinion.
to One Battle After Another.
Oh, yeah, I believe one of them got a tie, and one of them only One Battle After the Another got. Anyway, it is good. It is good. I can't deny that. Is it Paul Thomas Anderson's best movie? No. Even though I only saw a very few of his movies, I greatly prefer There Will Be Blood as like an experience, but this is definitely like more fun and maybe engaging film. It does not feel like 2 hour and 40 minutes. It barely feels like 2 hours. It flows really well.
Mm.
Yeah, you rarely see that in a movie.
I see what people mean by I hate that Sean Penn is so good in this movie. He is quite good.
Okay.
He's like
Mm.
he's so good. And I hate that. But no, it's genuinely good movie. And it's like a fun movie at that. I laughed several times watching this movie.
Mm.
And at the ending, when this character is reading a letter, I almost teared up at the. That was really good.
Damn.
I don't
Wow.
know if I mentioned this movie on a previous episode. If I did cut this out. Uh, I couple days, maybe a week ago, I watched Precious 2009. It's a good movie.
Oh, I don't think you
Yeah,
mentioned
I
it
don't
on
think
the
you've mentioned it.
podcast. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it is not the best filmed, like the cinematography wise or
Mm.
editing wise. It's not the most visually striking movie, but also, who cares? Have you seen the movie? Like, it's one of those movies where, like, it not looking pretty, who cares? That doesn't matter. Like, the two actors who play Precious and her mother Mary, they just act their hearts out.
Mm.
And it's so harrowing. And it's one of those movies you like kind of see your own reflection in because you
Oh.
share the same experience with the character.
Mm-hmm.
And my god, it does not end on like a high note, I would say, but it is like greatly optimistic
Mm.
Mm.
in a realistic way.
Mm.
And I really like Miss Blue Rain, the teacher. I liked her acting as well. The scene at the end where Mary talks to this woman. I don't know where she works. Wait. But there's a scene, she has a monologue at the end, and it's like disgusting. It's like actually disgusting, and I loved it. Like, you should see this movie. It is definitely a film you should see at least once.
Mm.
This
I'm
is us
surprised I haven't seen it
every
already.
time. Ilchul says you need to watch this movie, and we're like, yeah, yeah, sounds like it's a great movie. I'm definitely going to watch it in the future, and then we
Dude,
don't.
it's so good. It's so good.
That happens all
Like,
the time.
I cried several times watching it. Oh, I also watched the Ponyo, the Ghibli movie.
Mm-hmm.
I counted 11 times I cried.
What?
What the what?
I
What?
cried 11 times watching Ponyo. Like,
How?
couple days ago.
Huh?
Damn.
I cried at the intro because it's like nostalgic and beautiful. I cried when like Sosuke thought Ponyo was gone. I cried when Lisa got like dejected when her husband isn't coming home. Like, there are a lot of things I miss because I was a child, and rewatching them I'm like, oh my god. Like, there's this. Okay, I need to stop talking about movies because it's going over 30 minutes. You can cut all this. You can starting from Precious, you can cut this, but I'm just gonna talk about it. Um, sorry, my bad. But like,
Damn.
there's this scene in the first half where Sosuke like loses Ponyo
Mm-hmm.
because Fujimoto, what's his name? Ponyo's dad takes her back into the ocean, and he's like crying, because he's 7.
Mm-hmm.
And like it cuts to Lisa, which is Sosuke's mom, and Sosuke in a car going back home after their day, and Lisa says something akin to the lines of, Sosuke, in this world there's something called fate. Ponyo when returned to the ocean because living in the sea is her fate, and you cannot fight fate. And up to this point, Lisa has been like very supportive and like emotionally open mother. And this particular line really felt out of character and cold for her. But like 5, 10 minutes later, Sosuke's father and Lisa's husband is a captain of a ship, and they get a call from him that he will not be able to like come back home because he has to be out in the water for a little longer. And Lisa is like really upset about this news, and I'm like, oh, that wasn't about Sosuke and Ponyo,
Mm-hmm.
because like the husband is fated to be at sea
Yeah.
and she's not, and this is her coping. Oh, fuck. And
And
I
then you
cried
cried.
so hard. Yeah. Like, I feel so bad. And, like, this Ponyo is, like, way more emotionally resonant and rich, like, way more than I thought. And I just loved every minute of it. I'm so glad I did a rewatch, and I can't wait to, like, watch more Ghibli films because I do love it, and I did watch like a dozen of it. I didn't watch all of it. I really need to watch Graves of the Fireflies. I have been avoiding that movie. And I also need to like actually watch Prince Mononoke. It's insane that I haven't watched that yet, but I have to.
You oh. Huh.
I haven't.
Damn.
I haven't either.
Yeah, I need to watch the movie, and I have to watch No Other Choice, and I need to watch Hoppers,
You have to
and I
watch
need
F1 the
to
movie.
watch. I have to watch F1 the
Uh-huh.
movie. I have to watch Weapons. I haven't seen Weapons. I've been meaning to watch this, then I forgot. I really, really, really need to see Weapons. I need to see Mickey 17. I need to watch French Dispatch, and I need to finish Clue. There's like so many movies. I'm so glad there are so many movies in the world. I need to watch all of them.
Good for you, my man. Good for you.
Good for you.
Um,
Oh my god.
dude, I love movies. Fuck, I love movies.
This average movie enjoyer.
Me when. Oh my god, it was so good. Oh, also, I need to stop. Like,
Oh my
okay.
god.
I'm sorry.
Go on.
I'm
We could
sorry.
we
I
could
love
go on
movies.
for an hour and this could be an episode and I don't have to prepare anything and you win.
Oh,
No.
fuck. No. Okay.
Why? Why? Yes. Actually, yeah.
I want a chance to win.
Okay. Talk about movies then.
Oh. Are we doing a movie
Movies?
episode?
My bad,
I
y'all.
wasn't meaning to,
Um,
but we could.
I rewatched The Fall, ODS and the Phantom Gate. No, wait, what's the title?
The
It's
Fall.
okay, just The Fall, 2006.
Uh-huh.
Uh, I rewatched it with a friend like a couple days ago, and I'm like, dude, it's so beautiful. The cinematography is so striking.
It is
Like,
absolute cinema.
there's this one shot in the film. Let me see if I can pull it up. But like, actually, gag. I. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god.
Average movie enjoyer.
my
Like,
god.
We should
okay,
stop calling people cinephiles and just call them average movie enjoyers.
uh, but like, dude, look at this. Like, are you kidding me? Are
Oh
you
yeah, this
kidding me?
one. This one. This one
Mm.
is a
It's
banger.
so good. It's so good. It's so good.
Bro, he's gonna yell at me if I say that I didn't watch it yet.
You have
I
to watch it
expected
though.
it,
You have to watch it.
but
No,
you
but
should
I
watch
wanted
it,
to. Okay.
I watched it
dude.
in theaters when I
The
didn't have a job. If I had a job back then, I think I wouldn't be able to watch, like wouldn't have been able to
oh
watch it
man,
if I had a job, but because I was jobless at the time, I watched it in theater and best choice I've ever made that year.
dude,
Mm.
I would kill someone if I could watch this in the theaters, man.
This is meant to be watched in a theater.
Oh, fuck.
I mean,
But
they're doing
no,
some more screenings in like theaters somewhere.
I
Like
think,
yeah,
yeah.
I
sometimes,
know,
yeah.
but I I love like every aspect of this movie. I find it so interesting and fun, but the ending when they show Terry like plug your ears for a second.
Spoilers, spoilers.
What? What?
They show like couple like old film clips at
Mhm.
the end because that's how they like wrapping up the movie. It's like relevant, and I just love when movie is like an ode to older cinema. It's like
Mhm.
something about it. It just makes me so happy. Like
It's like shouting them out.
yeah, like
Shout out to all the yeah.
like that moment in the fall and in everywhere everything everywhere all at once.
Mhm.
They reference like old kung fu movies and Wong Kar Wai films.
Yeah.
I just love. There's this one tweet that I saw that there's this one scene of a film that it's an homage to another scene, and they say like cinema is like conversation. I love it when like movies have conversation with older films or something like that. I don't remember the exact quote, but I'm like, yes, that is
Mhm.
so cool. Like film as a media is like it's something that I admire so deeply, and fuck, I really want to make a film someday, or
mm.
like at least work on it.
Mm.
Even though I'm not the most knowledgeable about movies, far from it, but like even short lived, there's this like passion inside me. How wonderful is that? Like, I need to stop geeking out, but
But I feel the same way about music though. Like
that's crazy.
I love when I can hear like all the influences and the reference or like the homage they put in of like the older work or like the stuff they definitely grew up listening to. I can hear the
Really?
influence and I can hear the similarities or like the tones or like the certain like there are like some similarities and sometimes the drum beat, sometimes the bass line, sometimes the
Mm.
synth itself, sometimes the entire composition, sometimes a certain chord progression. You can hear it and it's really interesting and it sometimes I don't hear it in the first try. I hear
Mm.
it when I listen to it like for the third or the fourth time and I'm like, "Oh, it's there they probably listened to this and like they were heavily influenced by them." That is the moment I'm
That
like, "Dude, I love music. Music is so cool."
That's so interesting. I do not have an ear for that at all in music, and I'd love to like learn or like train myself to catch up on that because I admire music, but I feel so disconnected by it. Or that I really need to listen to more music. I listen to an incredibly small amount of like songs that is honestly embarrassing, and I'd love to like learn more legitimately.
But
Mm.
that's how I feel about movies. Like movies are cool. I love cinema. I know
Interesting.
nothing about like the actual like cinematography, any of the terminologies or any like things. Like
Oh man, I don't know jack shit either.
I just watch movies and that's it. I
Yeah.
feel like I don't know like enough about movies because I haven't watched the classics and the must watches. Like,
Mm.
yeah. I feel like I'm not that knowledgeable enough to be like talking about movies like that because
I
I don't even watch that many
yeah.
movies in the first place. That's one thing.
Mm.
Mm.
But
Can
I
I
do
add
get that.
something?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because, like, as a person who gets, like, things from both movies and music, it is really fascinating that you guys are, like, really different like that. Because I also do enjoy music in a really high level. I believe I listen to music more than most of the people,
Mm.
even though I know, like, less, like, like, not like Blanky. She knows more, like, more musical stuff and like how the structure is made and like and you
Mm-hmm.
do also play bass and like
No, I
how
think
to
it's partly
yeah
because I play an instrument.
yeah and
True, true.
but yeah, I also feel those for the movies as well, even though I don't really know and like studied before. And for me it's like just art in general. When you add a little just detail in it, it can like change the whole vibe or like outlook on everything. And like and like and that detail, sometimes that detail is only can make made by one person who made it, right?
Mm.
And I think that's really important in arts because I do enjoy people's fashion and arts and things like that. And that's how I think about it. And recently I was listening to one of the songs by Beach House. Do you guys
Mm.
know Beach House?
Heard
Mm-hmm.
of it?
Well, I was listening to what was it, Lemon Drop by their Lemon Glow. It was Lemon Glow. And like one of the like really one of the like small scenes coming in the middle of this, like from the starting from the middle of the song, really it changed the song as a whole for me. And I did listen to that song before, but I was re-listening to it, and then like the lyrics and everything and the sense that was coming in, and like it really changed how I felt about that song. And that is now my favorite song from them.
Mm.
Yeah, and like and I think it is really important when you're taking in those like arts and medias that where you are is really important, and it really change how you look at some things and how do you take it. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe that is different, and that's why I like this song more than I did before. But like also for the movies, like you said, like having a similar like in a similar situation, like the character is really helpful for like understanding and like really resonate with you and like help you understand the like how the scenes that they tie together like makes the whole like emotions and things. But like where you are at the time really helps, because like you said that you watch Ponyo, and like as you're like talking about it, I was thinking like, yeah, I don't really remember like having a serious thought about Sosuke's mother and like things, because I watched it as a child. And
Yeah.
that is really interesting, and I think that's like that really shows how much you grow and like how much you understand about like life. And I think that's really interesting.
Dude, movies are so awesome.
That's the
That's your take.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
take.
That's your
Movies are
take.
so sick, guys. But
Yeah, yeah. But I
I
think
I
it's
have
because
my bad.
uh go on.
Whoa, who was that?
Go on.
um,
Say
I
the thing.
have been, I have been growing. I have this growing interest in music, not particularly like listening to it and learning more about like music in general. More like I've I've been really wanting to go back to like playing instruments again.
Mm.
It's been a while and I never like stick with it. Like the longest I played an instrument, which is piano, back in elementary school, I think like 2 years or maybe even
Mm.
shorter because I don't remember.
Mm.
And every time I learn a new instrument, I never stick with it because I get distracted or something else comes up, blah blah blah. But I don't know. I've been wanting to learn how to make, music or like at least like play it. I've
Mm.
been wanting to play a horn. Like I can't decide between a trumpet and a trombone,
Mm.
but like playing one of those would be cool. I want to pick back up my viola or viola. I don't know how to say it in English, but
Isn't it
my
Billa?
string, I believe.
Yeah.
Um, it's been out of commission for a while because all the strings are like broken. But I'd love
Oh.
to pick it back up. Sometimes I also want to go back to playing the piano, and I'd love to like learn how to play the guitar at some point. But I don't think I'm gonna come around to doing that. But I don't know. I Music feels like something that feels so distant at
Really?
Mm.
times.
Mm.
Yeah. Like even though I listen to music at least just time wise because I do that every day whenever I go on the train and stuff like that. So I listen to music more than I watch movies. I don't know. I feel like I don't really know music like at all. And
Mm.
even the music that I like, I can't like properly express why I like it or why I find it interesting just because I just don't know music in general.
Mm.
Hmm.
But like I also don't know really much about music, but I like but like it is interesting that you can say all those things about movies and not about music cuz for me music is more easier to consume.
Yeah, because who doesn't listen to music?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone does. And it's probably, well, it can differ like from person to person, but
Mm.
it is an essential part of your life. There's no one who
Yeah.
doesn't listen to music at all, right? You have to
Even though you don't
listen to,
like
yeah.
find a music and enjoy it, even though you don't really do that, if you're playing games, there's music. Actually, like in the gaming like land or whatever, music is really
Land.
important. But like,
Gaming, the gaming lands,
The
yeah,
gaming land.
the land of the
and
gamers.
I mean, like we recently talked about like because I really like I said a lot that I really like Silent Hill too. Ilchul was watching like one of the playthrough of it, right? And
Hmm.
and he said that the music really sounds a little bit off and it sounds almost funny.
Yeah, there's this one scene where we meet Maria for the first time and the background music literally sounds like a 2000 sitcom for some reason.
But like to me, the Silent Hill 2 OST album, whole album, and like all the sound like engineering in that game is like the most like it could be in like top 5 music that I like albums that I like.
Damn,
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
I
yeah,
mean, it is everything else is good. It's just that one moment. It just
yeah.
feels
Maybe
so
that we
out
have
of
maybe just we
place.
have like different like tastes in music and like
Yeah.
maybe the
Maybe I'll have a different opinion once I finish watching it and like go back to the moment.
yeah maybe.
Maybe.
But like the reason I like the that song
Mm,
is that it sounds like 2000s music, and it captures that timeline for me.
mm,
And like even though I was really young at the time, I when I was really young, my father used to play music because he's a really big into music, especially when he was like much younger. But he does introduce a lot of music and a lot of genres to me, and that's why I think that's why I like music like now I do. Like, and that style of music was really big at the time, and that's why I think I like that sound, you know, and that's why I
mm.
like the album. So, you know, I think it's interesting that we have such a different like reaction to that song, and like but like to get back into the original like thing, people like listen to music every time. Like even though
Mm,
you don't like really like, oh, I want to go dive deeper to this particular genre. Like you don't, even if you don't do that, there's like music in the movie, there's music in the commercials, and like it is a really important um component in many medias. And you know there's no one who doesn't listen to music. And like, yeah, I forgot what my point was.
Hmm.
Like if I can get back to the movie talk, if you're doing this, and because I think we're doing this, as a writer, my like final goal that I have that really would make me like think that, oh, I really did it, as a
mhm.
like a writer or a artist in general, is that my writing, my novel, is getting made into a movie.
Do you have a director that you would want that that like
Uh,
who do you want to like who would you like to see to like adapt your novels or stories
oh, I haven't
or
really thought
like
about that.
style wise even though no like specific story in mind? Emerald Fennel.
You know what? Could be,
Imagine,
she could
imagine.
do it. I mean, uh, no.
Oh, that's a no. That's a no.
Oh
uh,
man.
I don't really think about like particular like director to do it, but like in like style wise, I always have this like images of the things that I'm writing right now, and I always pick up like my dream casting almost, even though it's not an actor, even though it's just a picture of random people. I always have someone in mind, and I always like sketch everything in my brain,
Mhm,
and I would like to like show it to people. And that's why I want my final goal as a writer would be like making it into a visual centered media, right?
mhm,
Because like the novels, you can like imagine it yourself, but also seeing it as a as a whole would be different, and it would make you like, oh, but like it could not really match what you think about the novel. But I think it's another art form that you can like take, and like it would be really interesting to show people how I imagined it and how I orchestrate everything in this novel, and like what I wanted to do with it, and like how, like, even though it's a little thing, like how many sunlight was there, and like just the because like when you imagine like, oh, he hand a flower to her, it's a simple like sentence, but like in my mind there's a whole like um background, and like it could be windy, it could be like sunny, it could be rainy, it could be cloudy. And I think that really changed everything about like story.
mhm,
And it would be really interesting to show how I imagined it to people, you
mhm,
know yeah. I really wanted to be a movie director when I was a little, and I kind of like give up on that and like started working. I decided to work even like instead of going to like college, but I do still have passion in me about that, and
Mm.
I think it would be really interesting to work on a movie. Yeah.
You can do
So
anything, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can do anything.
Yappy Campers the movie?
Maybe not the name, but we can keep the idea.
Yappy Campers the
Not the name.
movie.
No,
Why?
it sounds like Smosh the movie, and I don't like it.
Exactly.
But
That's the
yeah,
point. We're parenting.
I guess yeah, I guess.
Oh
Wow.
man.
I don't know. I've never had that passion about movie. I have never thought about being a director ever
Hmm.
because I
Hmm.
don't think I am that like most sensitive to visual
Hmm.
stimuli.
Mm.
I'm more like a audio kind of person, I think. I am definitely a lot more sensitive to audio stimuli
Hmm.
That's fair.
and yeah,
But like
I
it, you don't have to be like great at it, you know.
but I've never imagined myself being a movie director. A writer
Hmm.
maybe. A movie
Hmm.
director? I haven't even thought about it.
I don't know. I think like I don't know, but like yesterday, me and Ilcho was talking about like creative process and like
Right, I had a minor crash out on Terry's DMs.
yeah, we
Mhm.
like because can we talk about this?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, sure.
So he was like having a little bit of like writer's block or like draw like I
Artist
artist
block.
block, yeah. And we were talking about it and that made me really like think about how like I think about like art in general and
Mm.
I think like the main thing I was thinking about was that art is a labor for the people who have passion and desire for it. And
Yeah.
I think we like just some people are like built different, and I think I and maybe Ilcho too, it is more like have this passion and desire to make and express about like the things that we on our minds, and I think it is mandatory to like express it because we were talking about it and Ilcho was like, "Oh, because I couldn't like write or draw, it's really like, killing me, right?" And sometimes I
Yeah.
do feel that because I think it is like a crucial part of my life to like express how I feel and like show it to other people. Maybe like just not like maybe like I cannot show it to other people, but I can just write it for myself. And I think that's really important to like just have a thing that represents myself or my mind. And that's why I think I was like thinking about being a movie director or something. And maybe you maybe you do feel that for the music, Blanky. I don't know, but like that's
I
how
don't
I
know.
work.
I don't consider myself to be a creative person. Like I consume a
Hmm.
lot of like I consume art and I am an average art enjoyer. Any kind of art like music, movies, and like fine arts, like any kind of it like performances, like I consume it, but
Hmm.
I don't consider myself to be a creator. Maybe
Mm,
it's
Hmm.
partly because I think like if you have to be something special, something different to be a creator. Like it's a very
Hmm.
like different, like fundamentally different thing
mm,
from the rest, which I don't know where it came from, but like I just have this idea and I don't feel like that's me.
mm.
That is fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also do I'm also not like 100% certain if I can call myself an artist or a creative, but it is definitely like a core thing of me because
Mm,
to add on to what Terry shared, when I don't expel things like ideas and thoughts outside of me, I feel physically uncomfortable.
Mm.
I don't know. It's not just creative process. It's just like my it's like a core thing to how I function as a person.
Mm.
Like the whole input and output chain and that's inside me. And it's kind of rigged up to work best for like, drawing or writing stuff because it's like the easiest outlet to expel a lot of these things sitting in my head instead of like, actually doing things
Mm.
other than just creating. I don't know how to like verbalize it, but I do think even though I say, "Oh, I should quit this forever," um I don't think I can like exist without making anything.
Mm.
That's interesting. I've never
Yeah.
felt that way. I've never felt that way. Yeah, I do have some like crash out notes. Like have a list of crash out memos and crash out notes. I could
Oh
probably
wow.
make like a few pages with them. Not
Yeah.
just few pages, like 30, 40 pages with it.
Mm.
But that's it. Like I just
Mm.
like I get mad and I write something on my phone. That's it.
I do that too. I
Yeah, I
I
I should
do.
do
told
that.
I told Ilchul about this yesterday, but like I have a junk drawer thingy in my Notion that I just like I fucking you know.
Mm-hmm.
But like like if you look back on it, sometimes it really helps you like finding an idea sometimes.
Mm.
And like sometimes it helps that it's just there, right?
Mm.
As a text, as a thing. So I do that, and like that's also really important thing to me to do, like a crash out writing.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I do also do that, but instead of like an online space where I write or type it out, I do that with sticky notes, but
Mm.
it's less making something that I'm going to read later. It's more like emergency getting this out of my head now so there's space so it can like function
Mm.
more important stuff. Like actually emergency expelling everything out of my brain thing.
Mm. Yeah, because it does really help if you just get it out somewhere, right?
Yeah, it does help.
Yeah.
I think I might not be normal.
I mean, I
Normal?
have ADHD, it's fine.
Normal?
But like, have you ever considered yourself normal? I never done that.
I considered
Ah,
myself average.
I also never done that.
no. I feel like I know deep down that I am not like normal,
Mm.
especially since I'm working. There are people who are very fond of their normal life. Like they're
Yeah.
just
That's
there and they're just
crazy.
living that life and they have they I mean they have their own problems, but they just haven't thought about being not normal.
Yeah.
They
That's
haven't thought about it.
crazy.
They haven't thought about them not being normal. To them,
Yeah.
living that way is the only way, and they assume most of the people are that way, and
I mean, I
That's
it
terrifying.
I
there
think
are
most of the
people
people would
who,
do that.
yeah, there are people
Wow.
who don't really think about not being normal, that they don't really think about the concept of like being normal, being average, unless it's a number.
Mm.
Unless it's a number.
You know,
So,
for me, being like not like quote unquote not normal is like a most crucial part in my life.
Mm.
And being not normal is like helping me satisfying my needs in my like in deep down in my heart. I have this like rage, or like I have urge to level, and being not normal is satisfying those needs, right? I think
Yeah.
that's just how I built, and that's just how I am. But like, yeah, so I will never understand people who are like, normal, quote unquote. Like, it's just like I just cannot understand how they function.
They by being normal, I mean being in the majority.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they have been the majority their whole life.
Yeah.
That they don't have to think about being a minority or being not normal,
Mm.
which is not their fault.
Yeah.
But they're
I mean,
just like,
like there's
yeah,
no right or wrong about it.
yeah,
Yeah. But like I just cannot understand it. Is the
Mm.
thing. I don't know.
yeah. But like at first glance, I might look like a normal person, you know?
Mm.
Mhm.
I can like disguise myself as a normal person, and I've been doing this my whole life.
Mm.
That's like one thing I'm pretty good at.
Mm.
But every time I do that, I feel my soul dying a little bit.
Mm.
Yep.
I'm good at it. Like I can look like a slightly weird person, but pretty normal.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't feel right every time I do that.
Like for me, it is really important that I like express myself in the way, in the rebel of like where I was staying as a corporate like job. And like I was like, I told you about like my bookstore experience, right? And like just small things that like strain me from being myself is really like getting really hard on me, even though it's like not a big deal. Just like, because in society they want you to do what you're told, and like you have to do certain things in a way that you would not do. But like for me, when I was staying in like a 9 to 5 jobs, well, I was doing 8 to 10 sometimes, but um
My God.
yeah, I was doing that for 3 years. Can you imagine?
8 to 10?
Like
8 to 10.
some days it's like, most of the days it's like 8 to 8.
Still bad.
Sometimes it's 8 to 10. Sometimes I one day stayed up in the like office with some like other person, my like one of the boss, because I just couldn't figure out what was wrong with the numbers. And because I was an accountant, it was really crucial. Like turns out it wasn't my fault. It was a little mistake they made in when they was like putting numbers in like different like things. But I just couldn't figure out what was wrong with it, because they didn't tell me that it was like canceled or something. So I was like staying up in the office for like, I think I went home like at 2 or 3 that day.
That's
That's
disgusting.
terrible.
I was like calling everyone in the head office because I just couldn't figure it out. And it was like the last day of the month, which is a big thing in accounting, because times is really important. And when it turns to 12 a.m. in the next month, like the whole system is like changing into like different months. But I couldn't figure out what was wrong with the that month, so I just like I was calling everyone. They were already sleeping. Like they were like, "Are you still in the office?" Like I don't know. I sometimes I was doing that. I don't know how I did that. Well, anyway, that's not the really important thing. But I just wanted to share that. At those jobs, I was. the feeling I was feeling, like I was telling my, like, sometimes I have this like person in my mind screaming to me, just they're just screaming inside my head. And like, if you stay here, like, you're gonna lose something, right? Like, if I try to like fit into that like normal society thing, I'm gonna die, or like you're gonna lose yourself. That
In the
was
music, the
really
moment.
yeah. So like, they were talking to me, and like, I guess this is like being myself and like expressing myself and being a not normal person, as somebody would say it, is really important part in my life. And recently I saw on a short like article about this, and the if I can borrow their words, they said that they were feeling like, if I stay here, something precious in me will die, and that's how I was feeling about those jobs. So I had to quit to save myself. So I guess, I really function in those like being a weird person. Man, this episode is too deep. I don't like. You know
This
too much
episode is
about
gonna
me.
be called In Too Deep.
Oh, okay.
Cause I'm in too deep and I'm trying to keep
Don't know that
Mhm.
song.
a bob in my head instead of going under.
I can't tell if you're doing a bit or if that's an actual song.
It's an actual song.
My bad, y'all.
Damn.
Imagine if I
See?
just made that up on the go.
Damn bars.
Oh, man.
But that's
I
the
Man.
thought
thing
you
I
were
would
just spitting
totally do.
bars.
I would totally do
Yeah,
that sometime. So who
but
won?
yeah. Oh, we're
Oh,
ending?
oh,
We
we're
can go
ending.
on. Do you have other things that you want to talk about since we're on the
uh,
on the subject, or because
we're not on the subject anymore.
I
what?
didn't even tell you the subject. Anything you want to add about creating art? Movies are so cool. Music is so cool. Any other form of art is so cool.
I like to
Movies?
make or write a movie.
Mm.
Like, just one until I'm 30.
Mm.
That's like my new goal.
I want to write a song. It's much easier than making a movie.
Is it?
Much easier. Much
I
easier than
mean,
making a movie.
making, sure, but like, compared to like writing or like conceptualizing a movie, I think I would find making a whole song more hard.
I
Making
mean,
a whole song isn't even that. You just have to learn a few chords. You just have to like write a melody on top of it. Put some drum
Well,
beats.
you can
well,
make it
right,
right now.
conceptualizing a movie, you're like, you just put one word after the other.
One word after another.
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
That, or I'd love to make like a short film.
That too. I
Yeah,
cannot
I.
wait.
Thank you.
I want to make an
Yeah,
EP.
yeah.
I want to make an EP.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
that'd be fun.
That's why I bought a guitar actually. Like you can
Mm.
technically make a song with
Ah.
a bass, but it will help if you know some chords because I'm like good with melodies and lines, but I'm not really good with chords. I don't really know like I can't really tell the difference between like a a sus chord and an og chord.
Uh-huh.
Oh, any updates on the guitar? Like,
Oh,
Oh,
I haven't
learn
been
something new?
able to play it actually.
Oh,
no.
man.
Yeah. I was too busy. I was too busy consuming media. By media, I
That's
Mm-hmm.
mean
fair. That's
books.
fair. That's fair.
I
I've been
I
too
read
busy
I
to
read
do anything
the
too.
Name of the Rose by Umberto Eco.
Hmm.
Oh.
It's
How
a
is
it's
I
a
it?
do not
murder
know that one.
mystery set
Mm-hmm.
in
Oh.
a medieval Italian monastery in like the
Oh.
1300s. It's the first part is about like the it's not an easy book to read.
Mm.
Mm.
It's not an easy book to read at all. It's a murder mystery, basically,
Mm-hmm.
but it's set in a medieval like era. So
Mm.
all
Mm.
the words that the narrator is using, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, man.
Oh
Just say
wait,
the thing. What are you talking about?
wait, Ilcho. Good news to you.
Yes.
There's a movie
What?
of that book.
Uh, oh.
The
By
Name of the
whom?
Rose.
How long?
Mm-hmm.
And what
It's
does it look
two
like?
hour and 10 minutes. And
The name of the rose?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the name of the rose.
There is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a murder mystery, so it could be made into a movie. Like
Why is he hitting all that?
what?
What do you mean?
What the
What
hell?
the what?
The
What is
pose?
this? What is this?
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Uh
That's interesting. I yeah,
Yeah,
watch that.
the main character is called William from Baskerville, which is clearly Sherlock.
Ah.
He's from
no.
England.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's clearly Sherlock Holmes.
Okay,
And
okay.
yeah, it's a murder mystery. It's a I struggled to read the first quarter of the book because like, dude, what are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. And then a few more people died, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, okay. Now we get into the murder. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay, okay, okay.
Can I add a little, like
Uh
a really
huh.
short thing?
Uh huh.
Um, I think just taking a picture of yourself or just taking like just doing anything and creating, it could really really help really like brighten up your life. And I've been on in Pinterest for like a lot. I've been like making times to be on Pinterest to see like pictures and like getting like inspiration from it. And I just random like picture of yourself. Even like just random people taking a picture of themselves. That inspires me. And like I think people think art is a really hard thing to create, right? I would like to see like many people trying to like, make something if they have something in mind. Just know that someone, even though you cannot see it, maybe someone is appreciating it. Like I'm doing right now with like random photos, like a random photo of a flower. I don't even know who took it, but that inspires me, so I think it's really important that you keep going, and like I want like as many as many people as we can to make art is really important, especially that we're having art is dying right now, right? Like there's like less and less people appreciating the art. So I think that it's important that you don't really think that it's really like special about it.
Okay, one last thing from me. I was
Mm-hmm.
looking at what other films the guy who made the movie adaptation of The Name of the Rose, and I
Mm.
Mm.
found this.
What is this? What is?
It's better. It's better.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah,
It's
legendary
better.
movie. Legendary.
Yeah.
Absolute cinema.
It's called The Bear, and I think it's about a mother bear and a child bear. And it's on a streaming service that I have, so I think I have to watch
Oh,
it.
What? That's crazy.
This, you don't really come across a movie like this every day. This is your
There.
chance. This is your chance.
There. Okay, let's end this episode.
Let's tally up the point. Terry, you get 1 point for the ADHD saga and the Silent Hill mention, Pog,
Yeah.
the art
Pog.
talk,
Mm-hmm.
and the not normal talk. And Ilchel, you had 1 point for who cares? Have you seen the movie? And providing a gateway to cinema talk and saying
my
movies
bad.
are so cool, like 5 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And one
But
more
it
point
is.
for the bear.
Mm.
So you both have 4 points in total,
Mm.
which is a tie.
It is a tie.
So
Oh?
I guess you are double hosting the next episode.
Oh. I
Yeah.
thought we were gonna do like a tiebreaker or something, but that also works.
I can't think of a tiebreaker. So you are double hosting next episode. Winner's speech.
Yay!
Yay! Everyone listening to this, go watch Precious 2009 now.
And the bear.
And the bear.
Not the
My,
Disney Plus
What?
show, but the 1988 movie.
Oh, right. There's
That's also good. I've heard.
Yeah, it's good. I've watched the whole 4 seasons of it. It's good.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone go watch more movies.
True.
Everyone, keep an eye on me.
What?
Okay.
He's gonna do something.
No, I don't know.
Are you implying something?
I don't know because I'm writing stuff. My
Are
book
you?
might come out. I don't know.
Are you giving signs?
That was so ominous. Keep
That
an
is
eye on me.
ominous. That is ominous.
You'll see. You'll see. Keep an eye on me.
Oh, okay. And maybe be prepared to listen to my shitty music someday.
Yay!
No, like we don't know it's gonna be shitty or not. You haven't made it yet.
Well, the first one is going to be shitty. You gotta make something shitty to make something good.
That is true.
True.
Yeah. Okay, so who says goodnight? Okay.
Good.
Oh, I thought we were going to
Not
say it at once.
one by one, but okay.
Yeah. Good night, campers.
Good night, campers.
Good night.
Good night.